What's good? It's Tommy Toog, we're back. So it's time to start doing a little bit on this car as well, because I need to do some more things to that and get ready for paint. So we're waiting for that, and we'll deal with that after. Now I noticed this car, apart from the wiring loom being average in the engine bay, like being cut and fucked around, actually damaged in the wheel well. So rather than go through the heartache of putting a motor in and then having to pull the whole thing out, we're going to swap the wiring looms over, because in this pile of boxes I've got the old wiring loom. So I've undone the one bolt that holds this on, and now we're going to undo the cable ties that hold it in, because, you know, can't rush these things. And we're hopefully... Oh, there's one at the front. We're gonna see how bad the damage is and start swapping the wiring loom over. Get this car running. So, oh, wish me luck. Let's take our first look. Ah, it's not even that bad. So you can see it's crunched in, but it's not too bad. It's a little bit average. Let's just put this out. Alright, so impact probably just here. It's obviously pulled this part of it, but the chassis leg's straight, so it's not the end of the world. We will need to pull that out at some point, but yeah, it could be worse. I'm not too upset about that. So obviously this is the main wiring loom that runs through. Take the battery out. Runs through all of here, feeds all the front. There's a random cable, sick. That feeds battery, which feeds the box. So yeah, give me a minute, I'll start declipping it and maybe do a time lapse. Alright, so I didn't obviously make you watch the whole lot, but we've got this fuse box loose, runs all the way under here. We've got this little fuse box, relay box loose. The wiring loom ran through underneath, and someone had hagged in whatever the freaking hell this is for. So we've just cut that on both sides. We're going to cut it. The back of the bay here is like a igniter box or something. So, with any luck, it should just be these three connectors disconnecting, and then a ton of relays in here disconnecting. So, a ton of the back of it anyway. So this back lid should pop off on both boxes. I should be able to get to it. Literally, genius stuff. Same with this. Should just be a bunch of stuff disconnecting, and then I'll force the whole loom through, and then we've got the whole loom back to here. We've gone too far now. So you can, if you take this ring off the car, take the two front and back box off, take these relays out and fuses, and you don't actually need to pop them out, but too late, I did one. You take them out, and if you take that plastic hoop off first, slide it over gently, then you can slide that out of the hole. Obviously if you pop your radiator as well, this loom just falls out. There's also a couple of plugs here for whatever that is for, and the brakes. So yeah, we're now at a point where the whole loom's right here for the front end. So we're gonna have to find this one inside and start taking it out, because you can start to see there, that's where it's damaged. I can see copper, so it's pretty rooted. But yeah, so now we're gonna start opening up inside and getting that out. Alrighty, so we were just going to change the loom that goes to the front. However, when I bought this car, I was told that the body loom was installed, right? Which is fine. Like, you know, you don't find these things till you start pulling stuff apart. However, I've pulled the cluster surround out, found this. After pulling it out, we found this and this, which is sick. So we'll be pulling all of that out. We've also found this loom in here is chip chopped. Same with the earth on the gearbox surround. So we're gonna keep pulling. I guess I'm not gonna time lapse it. I'm just gonna start undoing the rest of it and getting it out. All right, to those of you that aren't sure where I am, I'm laying under the dash. So that loom comes in through this firewall plug. These two plug into the side of this. You undo this bolt and that should be able to release this main engine harness, and then it comes up and around and into the indicator stalk. So we're going to undo this, pull it out, separate that cable tie, and then undo the indicator loom and hopefully push it all back out that hole. We got it, boys. Pushed it out. So all I did was loosen the front two screws out of that bad boy, give it a bit of wiggle room, and we got it out. So let's see what we're working with here. Let's see how bad the old loom was. Right. Hey. So nice little twist and pretend to know how to solder there. A nice chip chop there. Chip chop there. A whole bunch of twists and tapes. Cool. That wouldn't have given me any earth issues hooking up a motor to it. The actual factory plug area is not too bad. This was the main concern at the start. All this was in here. You can see they're melting or melted together where it's rubbed. Someone's obviously had it too low. Yeah, you can see the copper there. Someone's rewrapped the loom in this split loom and stuff. But sick. That's one crap fight out of the way. But yeah, the more I look, the more I find cooked cables in there. So no doubt I'll be pulling the dash out, which kind of sucks. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. So I'm probably going to pretty much wrap it up here, I reckon. I'll find my other loom, which I'm pretty sure is in this box of wiring in here. Ignore my tripod. And then I'll put my new loom ready to go. I'll tuck it up for now, but I'll eventually deal with it. It's more about getting the car to a point where we can actually test fire it and see if it'll run with the gearbox, give it a test drive, but that's a while off. So, like if you love wiring looms that are absolutely shagged that people shouldn't have touched, comment how much you enjoyed seeing this wiring loom. Subscribe if you want to see more stupid S chassis stuff. But yeah, so it's a start. It's definitely, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on there, but at least with their chassis, same as Honda's, they're pretty simple to work on. Like they're pretty, all their wiring looms and stuff are pretty neat. They all separate. Like Japanese really thought about all this stuff back in the day. So sick. I'll find the next piece and we'll come back another time. But yeah, you guys have a good night.